Okay, hi. So from the lesson plan, we will then now move to the slide deck. So basically the presentation, it's like a PowerPoint. So I will be translating the lesson plan to a slide deck, which I will use to teach in class. All right. Now, I hope you got all the gist about the lesson planning part. So for the learning outcome, I have arranged my slide deck in a way that it moves according to the 5E module. So let me show you the parts. Here they are. This is the first one, which is engagement. Then from engagement, we have exploration. And then from exploration, we have explanation. Then from explanation, we have elaboration and application. And then we have now the exit ticket, which is the evaluation part. So this is the part where you test the learners. And then finally, the reflection part, where they reflect about the lesson. And then it's bye. So now moving back, just to show you how we got here. So this is how I prepared this slide deck. Now, as you can see, there's a timer here. So this is also a very nice hack so that you also keep time and make sure you're not spilling into the other part of the lesson, because that can happen sometimes. Sometimes the shareouts can get very interesting and you are left without anything to do, and it just spills over and now you have not covered the entire lesson. So that's why the timestamps are there, so that anytime it rings, I know it's time to move to the next slide. I think that's a hack you can borrow. Now, so this is where the lesson plan starts, with the guiding questions and the objectives right here. And that's what my lesson, my slide deck says. So these are the learning outcomes. By the end of the lesson, I should be able to. So for instance, today we will be learning about a noun phrase, right? And then how to swap a long noun phrase for a short pronoun without losing its meaning. Now, for the keywords, mostly for the keywords part, these are words that I have also gotten. They are right here in my lesson plan. Right here. Here we go. The key terms, they're right here. I'm not sure if you can see it. I can probably move closer. Let me just move a little bit closer so that you guys can see. So these are the key terms, and these are the key points that we will be focusing on. All right. So now here is our slide deck, and this is what we have done with it. So that's the engagement part. Now, this is an introduction so that the kids can know what is ahead. Normally, we do it in form of dictation, depending on the words that I have gotten from the lesson plan. Then now, here we have the engagement part. So this is what we will be doing. These are objects I've just gotten from Google. We'll be playing mystery box or hidden box. So the idea is to get the adjectives correct. So here the kids will be picking an item from a mystery box and then close their eyes. So first of all, close their eyes, pick an item, and then the other students will describe it to them and they will try and get to know what it is. Then for the exploration part, I got a video. This is usually like maybe the part that takes most time to find an appropriate video for the kids. You don't have to have a video. You can also use different things. For instance, our exploration bit in the lesson plan tells us to read the sentences from the workbook, right? So you can also choose to do that. Let the students discover the content for themselves. So they just read, you act as a facilitator, and they can turn and talk, pair and share, and stuff like that. Alternatively, if you're able to, you can use a video to just help them explore. All right. Now from there is the explanation bit. So this is where we will come from the exploration, and I will be asking them what they understood or what they got from the video. Then now I will be correcting any misconceptions at this part for the explanation bit. And yeah, so we have the elaboration and application. Allow me to just move you back one step backwards a bit. So for the elaboration and explanation, and this is basically what I do. For instance, this is a slide deck that says the kids should complete the exercise in the workbook, and I feel like it's very plain. So we can do something like maybe brains at work, clip art, something like that. Brains at work. Let's go for the images. So this is basically how I get the images. Of course, if there's an easier way to do that, yes, work time. Sometimes you can't get the, the exact thing, but at least something close to the idea. if you have an easier way of doing this, any feedback is welcome, or if there's anything you do differently and you feel like it would make my work easier, any idea is welcome. So here we go, just to make it joyful for the kids to also enjoy learning and not look like it's like super strict and formal, just to allow them to be themselves. All right, so this is how it looks like. That's the elaboration bit and application. So this is the image we got for work time. And then finally the exit ticket, which they will do from the books. I think here we can put a thinking emoji so that it shows the kids on task. So let's just do thinking emoji clip art. That's how we do it. Let's find an interesting one that makes the kids happy to work. So I'll just copy it and then come and then paste it here. Okay, looks like I didn't copy it, so let's just quickly go back. I will right click, copy the image, and then come back and then paste the image. Yes, so we can just put it, I think, somewhere there. Yes, so that it doesn't also interfere with my slide deck. Now there's a song I found which I think I will be inserting here as part of the elaboration part. So what I'll do, I'll just split this slide into two, and then I will insert the video here. So I'll just remove the image and then I will insert the video. This is the video. Let me play a little so that you hear how it sounds.
You make a noun phrase. First up, you need a noun, man. And then determinant. Choose one, then link it to your noun by sticking it in front like the MC, that legend. This song, his methods.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
There we go. So I'm going to copy that. So let me copy that and insert it here so that after the elaboration bit we can just enjoy the video. So here goes. I'm going to insert the video. There we go. So after learning we can just dance a little as they try and get that part. There we go. So maybe before we complete the exercise or after, as we wrap this up, we can just do a little song. Yep, and that is how we will do it. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, basically that. Please let me know how you feel about this, and then at the end of the lesson we will reflect and I will tell them bye. Thank you so much for sticking around, and thank you for being amazing. Bye.